naked. He had no clothes on, nowhere to hide a weapon.
And he yells, "Stop, stop!" And he doesn't stop.
We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty. On count 6, violation of oath by public officer, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty.
It would be very difficult to get the 1 and 2. So I was able to get the team to agree on the 3 through 6.
An emotional day in court as the verdict actually comes down in the case against a former DeKalb County police officer. Thanks for being with us. I'm Tracy Hutchins.
And I'm Rick Folbaum. And we spoke with one of the jurors about that decision in the trial of a former DeKalb County officer, Robert Olsen.
Not guilty on 2 counts of felony murder, guilty of aggravated assault, guilty of violation of oath by public officer, and guilty of giving false statements. Well, we now know reaching those verdicts took compromise in the jury room.
CBS 46's Ashley Thompson was in court as those verdicts were read and learned the jury's vote was divided by racial lines.
On count 1, felony murder, we, the jury, find the defendant not guilty.
Robert Olsen will not have to spend the rest of his life behind bars, but he now faces up to 35 years in prison. Olsen shot and killed 26-year-old Anthony Hill in 2015. Hill, an Air Force veteran, was naked, unarmed, and struggling with mental illness when Olsen shot him to death while responding to a call.
On count 2, felony murder, we, the jury, find the defendant not guilty.
While Olsen was found not guilty of both felony murder counts, he was convicted of 4 other felonies: aggravated assault, 2 counts of violation of oath by a public officer, and making a false statement.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of making a false statement. On count 6,
Olsen's wife had to be escorted out of the courtroom after bursting into tears.
We stick by the fact that we charged felony murder in this case.
DeKalb County District Attorney Sherry Boston says she's pleased Olsen was convicted of some of the charges.
We are grateful that they found accountability for the death of Anthony Hill in this case, and we look forward to sentencing so that we can have justice.
It was murder. I feel it was murder.
This juror, who wants to remain anonymous, says jurors were deadlocked for days. 5 of them wanted Olsen convicted of murder, while others thought he should be acquitted. This juror says arguments were often split down racial lines. 5 of the jurors were black. Both sides compromised and reached an agreement this afternoon.
I didn't want it to go to a mistrial where another jury gets selected, because at that point of time, I don't know who the next jury may be. Maybe a brother on there, may not be a brother on there, but at the same time, I had to make sure that I was on there.
Anthony Hill's mother told us in court that she felt bad for Robert Olsen's wife. She says she has compassion for her, but still wants justice for her son. Sentencing will be November 1st. In DeKalb County, Ashley Thompson, CBS 46 News.